The time is now 6:08. There's a lot of buzz going around in central Georgia, but Alex is going to kill your buzz because the wind and the rain, and it's just a hot mess to keep things straightforward with you in the weather department.
I'm just going to go put that on the 7-day for today. A hot mess, because there is a ton going on here this morning. I am earning my paycheck this morning, that is for sure. Let's take a live look over downtown. We are talking about temperatures in the 60s this morning. 63 in Macon, 62 over in Cochran, 62 in Monticello, 59 in Eastman and in McRae this morning. Now, the radar picture is quiet here in central Georgia. You look up towards the north, and it is not. It's raining across almost the entire state of Kentucky. But what you see here from Memphis down through Louisiana, Mississippi this morning, that is a tornado watch as this line continues to move towards central Georgia and will make it here by later in the day. So a level 3 severe weather risk, parts of northwest Georgia, northeast Alabama, on through Tennessee between Nashville and Knoxville, and then up into Kentucky this morning. Back down here into central Georgia, we do have a level 2 risk. This is going to be from Taylor County through Crawford, Macon, Bibb, Jones, Baldwin, Hancock County, areas to the northwest, and then a level 1 elsewhere. The threats this morning for damaging winds, or for this afternoon, I should say, damaging winds and a brief spin up tornado. And there is a lot going on here, so let's get to it here on Future View and talk about the details. Through the morning hours, scattered showers will become possible late morning into the early afternoon. Once we get to about 3 p.m. here's this main line coming through. Now, I'm thinking this is going to be just a little stronger than what the Future View model is showing as it's moving into central Georgia. But notice how we get these showers out ahead of the main line. If these showers are able to take advantage of the instability and the shear that we have in the atmosphere, they will be able to become storms and they will pose a severe weather risk. Otherwise, it is just going to be downright windy across central Georgia today. Gusts upwards of 40 to 50 miles an hour. Then once we get into the late afternoon and evening here, 7 p.m., the main line will be weakening as it comes through central Georgia. But notice the temperature change. 76 in Dublin to 67 in Forsyth. The main line is going to come through. It is going to be very gusty, and we will be watching for the threat again of severe weather with it. Let's take a look at it on a different model. This is what's called the high resolution rapid refresh model. Here are the showers late morning, early afternoon. Then once we get into the evening hours, so this is 4 p.m. here, notice how we get a couple of bends in the line here. That could be indicative of the line taking advantage of our unstable atmosphere and the wind shear that we have to work with. And then once we get into the evening hours, the line will come through and the severe weather threat will come to an end. Now, let's talk about the tornado potential, because this is where things just get really weird here in central Georgia today. Yeah, that's a whole lot of red back into northern Alabama from Birmingham up into Huntsville. But here's the thing. The red, which is more than halfway up the scale, it will be able to make its way into northern portions of our area where the level 2 is. But this parameter is useless if we don't have the storms to take advantage of it. So that's the million-dollar question today is, will we have the storms and the instability to take advantage of the energy that we have in the atmosphere? And that's what we'll be watching for through the evening, and it will get its way out of here. Regardless, it will be very windy across central Georgia today, gusty upwards of 40, maybe even 50 miles an hour in a few spots. But as soon as that line comes through, the wind will come to an end. A wind advisory in effect because of that for all of central Georgia until 11 p.m. tonight. Then into the weekend, 74 for Saturday, 75 on Sunday. Could you ask for anything better? It will be cooler than we've seen for the past few days. And just a reminder that spring has not sprung just yet. March 16th is our average last freeze date. Here's the 7-day forecast. Cooler for the weekend, but then rain chances return next week beginning on Tuesday, carrying its way through the end of next week.